Lift every voice and sing. So on behalf of American Church in Berlin, welcome. I am Denise Banks-Razadik, and as curator and director of the talks, I once again get the honor of leading us through this part of Walk the Talk. So today what we'll be talking about is monuments and how to deal with these legacies of our historical legacies and history in general. We will have a discussion with everyone here in this room, and what we'd like to do is really have a little bit of information and more a talk about what we think should happen. What should monuments stay? Should they be taken down? Why is it such a difficult discussion to have? And the first thing I want to talk about is these monuments. How are these monuments part of the system of race? Anyone want to guess? Glorifying someone who used to oppress people? Look at what is a system of race and what is it designed to do? A system of race is designed to dehumanize, to disempower, to demoralize, to disenfranchise. So how does a statue, how does a memorial do that? Disempower, demoralize, disenfranchise. And disenfranchise simply means one, taking away people's ability to affect the system that is oppressing them, which is, for example, by voting. And there are other ways to do that. If you demoralize them enough, you don't even have to take away their rights. Because if I believe that a system cannot work for me, then am I going to participate in that system? We'd love to hear some of the reasons why, just some of the reasons why, what you came up with as a reason for keeping or getting rid of the statues. And when we talk about why it's so hard to get rid of them, there are a couple of reasons why people are fighting to keep them. These words, legacy, culture, heritage, combined with rewriting history, play a large role as to why it's such a big topic. When we talk about the monuments, there are good arguments that we could say, you know, there's a reason to keep them. However, if we look at what it was really about, those monuments that were erected each time there was a surge in civil rights efforts, we recognize, or I hope that we can recognize, that it was, and they are, there as a part of the system of race to remind people, to remind particularly Black people, of where their position was in our history, in our history, and how a large part of America would like to still see that position. What we're trying to do here is just get our minds moving in a direction of, okay, be curious about what you're hearing. When you hear one side of something, is there another side that I may have been misinformed about? Is there another source of information that I can check in and maybe get a more complete picture of what our history actually looks like? Thank you for coming to batten up your hatches with information so you can go out and spread the word and bring people with you. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with